good rescue.
Your Grace. No, Your Grace. I am your most faithful servant.
Monsieur, listen to me.
But I can no longer do what you ask of me.
Listen to me, Bossan.
Kill, kill, and kill again.
What do you mean? Of what crimes do you accuse yourself?
The heads must roll. They must roll straight into the pit.
Cela Sophie. Who are you, monsieur?
Who am I? Oh, I am Charles-Henri Sanson, executor of court rulings.
The executioner of Paris.
The executioner? Oh no, not anymore. That death factory. We had to lead the horde of the tortured victims there and hand them over to killers who are far more efficient and skilled than us. When I tried to give up my position, the king and the count offered me a new role. Greffier at the Bastille. An easy job. And I fell into their trap. Oh. But now that I think about it, they must be the ones who sent you. They want my head.
You're rambling. I am Aegis, their worst enemy. Come to rescue Monsieur de Vaucanson.
Oh. His Majesty's honored guest. The man for whom our good king reserves his most ruthless treatment. No one deserves to be punished like that. Here, take this key. Monsieur de Vaucanson's cell is downstairs. And do not delay. He is dying, madame. He's dying.
Monsieur Sanson.
Madame, why haven't you gone to Monsieur...
Monsieur Sanson.
Madame, why haven't you gone to Monsieur de Vaucanson yet? What's keeping you?
Cette voix... Oh, that voice. Athénaïs, mon enfant. Oh mon Dieu. They did it. They did it. They've turned my sweet daughter into a cold machine.
It's all right. Stay calm.
Well, Ludia, what has Cagliostro told you? Has he sent you to put me out of my misery?
No. I'm going to get you out of here. Let me help you.
There's no point. I'm burning with fever, and I'm already short of breath. Death lurks around every corner in this prison. I couldn't escape it. I'm not long for this world.
No, you can't. Outside, your automats are slaughtering men, women, and children. What you have done, monsieur, only you can undo.
What I have done, the miracles I performed, the wonders I gave to this kingdom, it was nothing but vanity. I closed my eyes to it for so long. Mesmer, Cagliostro, souls snatched from their eternal rest like water from a well. I should have set fire to the workshop. I should have melted my creations.
It's not too late to stop the massacre.
I don't have the strength. You must...
Speak, monsieur. Say something, enfant.
You must stop them. The king and his loathsome henchman, Cagliostro, the master of the machines. He gives them their orders. He must be silenced at all costs. Take my hand.
Monsieur. Monsieur. Father.
No, no, my pauvre enfant. I am not your father. No more than you are, Athénaïs. You're but the vessel that contains what is left of her broken soul. Ludia, I don't want to die without hope. In the name of what is left of her in you, in the name of her love for you, I beg you to free her from the purgatory our enemies have confined her to.
I will grant your wish, monsieur.
Do you realize what that means? Are you ready to make that sacrifice?
The ultimate sacrifice.
Ma fille. I shall never see her darling face again. Ma toute petite. You must set her free. Bring her back into the light. The light.
Monsieur. Monsieur. Monsieur.
Bon sang, my daughter, will you never listen? This machine belongs to the king now, vous le savez. There's nothing I can do about it.
Did he also order you to torture her?
The king wants me to make some improvements.
And you obey him just like that?
That's enough, Athénaïs. Let me work. And from now on, I forbid you from coming in here without my permission.
Ugh! You're no better than your master, Papa!
soon as I am on dry land, I shall return to the Cordelier convent. I'm sure they are waiting for me with bated breath. Citoyen, I come bearing sad tidings. Monsieur de Vaucanson has passed away. I was present for his last breath in his cell at the Bastille.
Juste ciel. Requiescat in pace.
Mon Dieu, it is a cruel fate that has taken my dearest friend from me today.
Eugène. Ce pauvre Eugène. I cannot suffer such a horrible injustice.
Was he at least able to tell you something before he passed away?
No. Nothing.
How unfortunate. We are lost.
Must we resign ourselves to this disastrous turn of events?
No, General. Every part of me refuses to do so. Eugène de Vaucanson made me make a promise that I swore to keep. Now I have no other choice than to risk everything.
What are you thinking, Aegis?
I'm thinking of making my way to Versailles.
Eh bien, you should know that I also plan to go there.
You don't even think about it.
Ma foi. What have we got to lose? Our lives? At this point, you must admit that they're not worth much.
I agree with the Marquis's resolution. We must take into account everything that Aegis has done to foil the King's plans. The time has come for us to put ourselves at her service.
Not so fast, mon ami. Let's not rush into anything. You'd have to be mad to want to be part of the battle to come. Those who agree to take part in this strike will need to keep a low profile until Aegis has cleared the way. As for you, madame, I do not know what new arrangements have been made since my last visit to the Queen, but I found the area around the North Wing to be particularly empty. Here is where you should launch the attack. If fortune is in my favor, I shall be waiting for you at the Petit Trianon with something to help you make your way through the gardens.
As for us, once the Automats have been defeated, we will enter the palace to seize the king and the count.
Is that your plan, Monsieur le Marquis?
It is, monsieur.
We are about to take the small step that separates audacity from madness.
Are you ready to take it, Madame?
Citoyen, I cannot escape my obligations. It is in my very nature to honor them. I kept the promise I made to the Queen to find Monsieur de Vaucanson. I am now bound by the oath I swore before my creator. If I go to Versailles, it is in the hope of rescuing Athenais. I think also of all that remain. And what's more, you demand my help to make you...
It is a heavy burden that we place on your shoulders. But once again, we must leave it...
Take your time, Aegis.
We will be ready for action when the...
Pour la nation!
Citoyen Bei.
Ah, mademoiselle.
Goodbye, Vive la nation. Citoyen Lavoisier.
What can I do for...
I found the powder. It is at the Bastille.
Ah, what good news. Is it in good condition?
Of course.
What do you mean? Am I to understand that you have not done what needed to be done?
Yes. Now all that is left is for the Marquis and his men to retrieve the powder. And
what men? What
We will raise our army soon, you can be sure, and we will then be able to
You do not measure the import of your actions and your words, Monsieur le Marquis. The Bastille is an ancient fortress that was not designed to house the tiniest spark could cause a catastrophe. The iron from thanks to you, we are now at...
There is no such thing as chance. If we are defeated, we will have only our failures to blame. Goodbye, Citoyen, and down with... General Lafayette.
Do you need help?
Goodbye, and down. Citoyen Mirabeau. Unfortunately.
Go on, Aegis. There is no... This is about my mother.
Indeed.
Yes, yes. It was to be feared. The poor woman. At last she has been...
It gets worse.
Worse, you say? Murdered? No, my father. The rabid dog made good on his threat. As for you, Bishop, do you finally understand the man's true nature? How much longer will you...
I share your grief, Monsieur de Mirabeau, but the secret...
Enough! You sanctimonious bigot! Is it not enough for you to serve the people absurd fables? Must you also submit to the whims of a malicious old brute? The scourge of his own Speak! Speak now, or so help me, I will send you to meet...
Please, Monsieur, let us not get carried away. Out of respect for your grief, I consent to enlighten you. I admit that your father is an unusual person. He blamed you. You, your sister, and your... I stayed by his bedside an entire night. I preached about murder.
Ha! That must have...
Do not mock me, Monsieur de Mirabeau. Before God, he extended...
However, he did not give up his...
In fact, Monsieur, he did. He even gave me a leather wallet containing, in his words, he asked me to dispose of it. Unfortunately, your mother's fate was already sealed. The poor soul. He was in tears.
My heart. What was in the wallet?
I don't know, Monsieur. I did not open it.
In that case, I ask you to give...
I cannot, Monsieur. When I was captured...
No, Aegis. This wallet contains my father's sentences for his children. Me, of course, but also my sister. You must find it at all costs. Cagliostro must have put it in a safe place.
The Marquise de Capri?
Yes, that is my sister.
Fortune favors you today. It so happened it was in a secret workshop by the Tuileries, where the Count...
Oh, how fortunate.
2 envelopes addressed to the Lieutenant General de Police. It concerns your sister, the Marquis...
Let's see. A lettre de cachet signed by my father. He gave his unique variety of fatherly love and what was in the second envelope?
It is empty.
Empty? Mon Dieu. You don't have to be a genius to guess that it contained, this time, concerning myself. If the envelope was empty, it means that this letter has already been delivered by Cagliostro, no doubt. The monster must have felt a perverse sense. Aegis, you must retrieve this letter. If the Lieutenant General attaches a seal and gives it to his underlings at the Châtelet...
Where does this Lieutenant General...
Right by the fortress. He's a dutiful man and prides himself on never straying too far from it. Have you found the missing letter?
No. It is not yet in my possession.
You should look near the Châtelet. In addition to being an... Don't forget...
Goodbye, Sid. And down. Citoyen Robes...
Madame.
Were you present when the estate...
Oui, madame. I had a front row seat. We laid bare before the king the abject misery of his subjects. So he had the people's representatives dispersed. At least we only had to contend with soldiers made of flesh and blood. Positively angelic.
Were you present?
We let so at least positive. We let so at least we only positively.
Goodbye and death. Citoyen B.
Ah.
Goodbye. Citoyen...
What can I do for you, Aegis?
Goodbye. General.
Do you need help, Aid?
Goodbye.
Can I help you, Aegis?
I hope so, Abbot.
I am listening. Can I help you, Aegis?
I hope so, Abbot.
I am listening.
Goodbye. Monseigneur.
What can I do for you?
Goodbye, Vive la
If that is your... then so...
Citoyen...
Can I help you?
What?
We pawn and we put it. Yes, Mon.
I hope to...
What?
Of course, this is those as I am fortunate.
Naturally, then.
You...
I would late and there, Mon Dieu.
Goodbye, and... Citoyen Lavoisier.
What could...
Goodbye.
Играть хочешь? Все, сейчас дам. Ты масло иди убери в холодильник. Ты что, масло достала? Вон на окне, где окно. Это что стоит? Посмотри. Маргарин? Убери это в холодильник. Или что это такое? Ну на окне что стоит? Вон на окне, на окне, посмотри, что стоит. Это убери в холодильник. Поставь куда хочешь, поставь. Игаль куда, поставь в холодильник и закрой хорошо. Папа уже наушники отключил. Сейчас подойду. О, куда? Нельзя.
Here is the lettre de cachet that had Monsieur de Mirabeau so terrified. I shall deliver it to him shortly.
Во. Я бы ушел. Сейчас я ему дам эту бумажечку и все. Это в какую хочу играть игру? Roblox? Я ее стер. Я ее gelöscht. Habe ее weg.
Citoyen Mirabeau. Here is the letter sent by your father to the Lieutenant.
Mon Dieu. So this is what he sentenced me to spend the rest of my days in the Chateau de Vincennes. Those 10 square feet where I live, 14 seas.
Your own father had you thrown in jail?
Alas.
What crime did he help?
He disapproved of the follies of the young man I was back then. A woman whom an unjust law kept me. I was free and so. I was so.
What does this letter matter? In the face of the more...
You must put yourself in my shoes to understand. If the king... But out there...
Was there no...
What was... And I from... In it even... I whatever... As let it...
Citoyen. Goodbye. Citoyen.
Madame.
Goodbye. And... Monsignor.
What?
Goodbye.
Can I?
Goodbye.
Do you need...
Goodbye.
Все, на. О, еще есть батарейка. Он закрыт. Вот и если так. Тут можно перелететь. Вот так, смотри. Привет. О, еще что-то лежит, видишь? что?